Okay, hey guys, this is the video where I talk about how I got sent to the hospital. Um, it started a couple days ago. This is on the same day I am doing the first video, so if I'm wearing the same shirt, don't judge me. Anyway, um, it all started a couple days ago. Where I was like having some breathing problems, but I was like, okay, this happened before, so I'm just gonna wait a couple days and see if it keeps happening. And so 2 days later, it kept happening, and it hurt. On the third day, it hurt so much that I couldn't bear it anymore. So it was in second period. I went up to my English teacher and said, hey, I'm gonna call her Mrs. Patricia because, yeah, I'm not giving her out her real name because, yeah. So, Miss Patricia, my chest hurts and I can't really breathe. Can I go to the nurse's office? And she's like, sure. But do you know where it is? And I was like, no, I don't. Okay, so she asked one of my classmates to take me up there, and think, I'm in 6th grade, okay? And this should not be happening to me, okay? So I was like, okay, so I go to the nurse's office, I sign in, okay? Everything sounds fine and everything, and the nurse there was asking me, okay, what's wrong with you? I said, my chest hurts, and she said, well, where does it hurt? I said, right here and down the middle. She's like, okay, is there like any bumps or red marks? I was like, no. She's like, okay, can you go in the bathroom and see if there's any red marks or bumps? And I was like, sure. So I go in the bathroom, do that stuff, and I was like, and I come out and say, she said, and I said, ma'am, there isn't no red mark or anything. And she's like, there isn't? And I was like, no, ma'am. And she's like, okay, so she comes and gives me that thing and puts it on my middle finger, you know, where it tells you your heartbeat and stuff. And she's like, or no, I don't really remember because I'm really bad at this kind of stuff. And so she was like, well, your thing's really high, so I'm just gonna call your your guardian to bring you home. So freaking 30 minutes later, the nurse, like, one of the nurses keep calling people, and she's gonna say, well, if we can't get a hold of anyone, we have to call someone to send you to the hospital to call 911. I was like, I start crying, guys. I was like, that's the very first time I'm gonna be riding in a ambulance and everything. I was like, I was just terrified. And just think, this happened yesterday. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be fine. Oh god, I'm gonna start crying now. And so they had to call my stepdad, cause he's my stepdad and everything. And they call him saying, can we send your daughter to the hospital because her heart rate is too high and stuff. So they called 911, and this firefighter people was like, why are there firefighter people here? Why not ambulance people? Get your facts straight. I was like, okay, I guess they still help you no matter what. So I was like, okay. They put stickers all over me. I was like, okay, I like stickers, but these weren't stickers. Oh my lord. And so they were doing it, and my heart rate was over 30, you guys. That's really bad for an age like me. So there was this one guy talking to me. He's like, trying to calm me down and everything. I was like, it's okay not to be scared. And he's like, he moved my hair out of my face and said, there you are. I was like, oh my lord, this made me feel so better. And just think, the person all the way over there was smiling at me. And guess what? She's the school president. No! The school president of my school. Well, not really, I think. I don't know what she is, actually. Her name's Emma. No. Her name's Kayla. We're gonna name her Green. Okay, we're gonna name her Green. Miss Green. She's a kid. Yes. And she was just there comforting me, saying everything's gonna be fine. And like freaking 40 minutes later, when I'm finally allowed to go to the hospital and see if everything's fine, there's freaking the principal, another person, the counselor of the school in the room with the firefighters, with the ambulance, with the nurses. I was like, am I going to die? That's how full that was. And there's from other students walking in and out of the nurse's office. I was like, am I like the only person in here who has to go to the hospital? Is this just serious? And I was like, okay. So the firefighter that was calming me down walked to me to the ambulance thing, and just think, this was a normal Thursday, okay? I was like, what? I guess there's something wrong with me if I have to go to the hospital. So we walk to the ambulance. I have to sit on the freaking thing where, you know, they have to carry you from the ambulance and stuff. I have to sit on that. They buckle me. I was like, is this seriously necessary? Okay, whatever. And they put more stickers on me. I was like, great, more stickers. This is gonna just hurt. Okay. And so they put me there, and and the ambulance person was like, well, do you have anything to talk about or tell me to make you feel better? I was like, yeah. She's like, have you ever like harmed yourself and stuff? And I told her all that stuff. And so once I get at the hospital, the principal, just think, the principal of the school is following us in the back, behind the ambulance, and I can see her, okay? And when she goes parks and stuff, she meets me in the room, and we talk. And then freaking 5 minutes later, my grandma, my uncle, and my aunt come into the room crying. Well, not really crying, but crying, okay? And so this was really emotional for me because just, I don't know how to say it, because this is going to be my first time ever riding in an ambulance. My freaking principal's there, my grandma's there, my uncle and my aunt's there, and think there, I stayed there for 5 hours waiting for myself and I to get out of there. And guess what? I couldn't leave until my guardian got there and signed the papers. 2 hours later, okay, we're still there waiting for it together. And I finally got to go home at freaking 4:30 in the afternoon. And I got there, I was at the hospital at 11. Okay? What? No. So it'll be 7 hours. So 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4. I might have did my math wrong. Because I was at my second period class. So at 10 o'clock. I'm sorry. At 10 o'clock. So, my life is just, so I have to be stress-free right now, until I get better, and I'm not allowed to harm myself. If I do, I break a promise, and I am supposed to be going to a shelter too, to help me calm myself down and talk to the animals there. So, yeah, there's you guys a heads up, and yes, I will start uploading videos, so don't be scared about that. And I guess Kamori's still gonna be uploading videos on here, even though she hasn't texted me back and all that good stuff. But anyway, yeah, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.